Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mark's Monday Minutes in Portland Real Estate. It is Monday, April 24th, and I have 3 takeaways for you this week on Mark's Monday Minutes. First of all, this is what is called a supply-constrained market. I've got a second video illustrating that in graphic detail. You want to click on that next, but we'll talk about that. Second takeaway, these are signs of a healthy real estate market, back to almost what is normal. That's good. And finally, number 3, I'm going to give you the bark dust perspective. That's actually what's in that second video, but I'm going to put it behind me. For the week of April 24th, first of all, 2,713 total listings in the Portland area. This is wonderful because this means our inventory continues to increase. This is the 5 weeks in a row we've had increases in inventory. This is good. It's actually 3 weeks of solid gains in inventory. The first 2 weeks are kind of bobbing along, but this is good. We're up to 2,713. Well, remember we started January 1st at 3,000, so we're still digging back to what we started at the end of the year. Normally by this time, we should have been well past where we started at the beginning of the year. The new listings this week, 488. A key factor to note in that sign of a healthy real estate market is that 541 homes went pending. This is a reversal from last week where we had 522 new homes and only 488 homes go pending. This week those numbers have reversed. So buyers, maybe they were hesitating last week. We did have a little bit of rain. This last week, no, the buyers have come right back out and there are more homes pending than there were new homes that came to the market. The number of sold homes in the last week, 343. Remember, that reaches back about 4 to 6 weeks. The number of homes with a price adjustment, we're sitting at 17.7%. Just 481 homes of those 2,713. The number of homes that have a price adjustment are homes that have been on the market. Maybe they were overpriced, maybe they were not in the condition that buyers wanted them. But the key metric is that this number continues to fall because as there is more demand, buyers are snapping up everything that they find out there. It's only really the most overpriced or the most yucky condition, if you will, use that term technically, those are the homes that finally buyers are looking at seriously. The number of homes coming soon in the next 3 weeks, I love to see this, continues to grow for the fifth week in a row as I look at my notes. 56 homes are coming in the next 3 weeks on the market that you as the general public cannot see, but I can. So if you'd like a sneak peek at any of those homes, any of those 56 homes coming on in the next 3 weeks, reach out to me, Mark, at portlandhomesforcars.com. I can share them with you. I can get you information. I'll help you with them. Now, the number of homes sold in the last month, 1,558. This gives us a supply ratio of 1.7 months. What does this mean? This means if no new homes came on the market, we'd sell out every single home in 1.7 months. Well, we've been sitting at the same metric now, folks, for about 7 weeks. So again, homes are coming to the market at the same rate that they're leaving. That's just being constant. Now let's get into the affordable garage homes, the 4-car or larger homes. The number of homes with a 4-car garage or larger, 107, 33 of which are under $1 million. The number of new homes this week with a 4-car garage, 13, 5 of which are under $1 million, the affordable garage homes as we call them on this channel. The number of pending homes, 8 have gone pending this week, with once again 5 of those 8 being under $1 million. So the under $1 million affordable garage homes are continuing to sell. We had 5 of them sell last week, 3 of them being under $1 million. And the last month, 22 homes sold that had a 4-car or larger. 9 of those were in fact with under $1 million. So we've had good activity. We have about 3.6 months of affordable garage homes and about 4.8 months of inventory of multi-million-dollar garage homes. Less affordable, but amazing and striking nonetheless. Now, I talked about those 3 takeaways. A supply-constrained market. This is a term I've heard this week, and again, I'm going to illustrate that in the video that follows this one. What it means is that the market is driven by supply. We've been talking about this, but finally the phrase that captures it, a supply-constrained market. The market is manipulated by supply, not by buyer or seller demand or offerings. There's just simply more buyers than available homes, and as a result those homes are going to clear off the market. They're just clearing. You hit that critical mass that just at some point you can't go below. Now, Again, these are signs of a healthy real estate market. We talked about the price reductions. They've actually, the price reductions have hit their lowest point now in almost 5 years, and as a percentage. Be a statistician to understand the difference. New homes are coming out. I'll say that these are homes where the homes may have come out earlier, price wasn't what buyers expected. But the key is that these prices, the number of homes with price adjustments continues to drop. Normally by this time of the year, we've seen the bottom for the last 5 years and it started to tick up. At this point, we see more homes because they didn't sell in the spring. This year, because it's taken so long for these homes to come to market, we're still decreasing this number of homes with the price adjustment. Oregon price reductions are still dropping. We might not see an uptick until probably June, honestly, because there's just so few homes out there. Now, that brings me to the third point I was talking about as the bark dust perspective, if you will. Now, what you may hear in the media is that we currently have 50% more homes than this time last year. We have an inventory that's 50% greater. So if you can think about 2 of these bags of bark dust behind me, that was in 22. Now in 23, we have 4 bags of bark. No, we actually have 3 bags of bark dust. We go from 2 bags of bark dust last year to 3 bags of bark dust. Now, as a matter of perspective, back in 2019, you would have had 6 bags of bark dust, and that was a normal market. So again, there is scarcity. We have fewer bags on the market behind us. Now, that said, to truly put it into perspective, you know what this is behind me? That's 2008, 2009. That's the type of inventory that we had then, and that's what all the media pundits want to tell you. Oh, be afraid, the market's going to happen. I guarantee we're not going to deliver that much bark dust in just a very short few months. I'm going to go through that this week. I have a busy week ahead of me, but that's just giving the bark dust perspective on what is called a supply-constrained market. All right, that's it for this week, Monday, April 24th. Have a great week. Go check out the other video for a little more detail. I'll talk to you later.